Archangel Michael says, a window for wealth will open for you in 48 hours, but only if you see this message right now. Pause here, chosen one, don't let your blessing pass you by. Stop scrolling for just a moment, and take a deep breath. Heaven has whispered your name, and I, Archangel Michael, come with a message straight from God. A message that carries urgency, a message that your spirit has been waiting for. What you are seeing now is not random. Within the next 48 hours a sacred window will open, a golden moment for breakthrough blessings and abundance. But it only reveals itself to those whose spirits are awake in this very moment. I must warn you, if you turn away now, you could delay the wealth and favor that are about to touch your life. I say this because I've seen it in the spiritual realm. I saw your name glowing in light, I saw a great vault swinging wide, I saw money moving, contracts being signed, unexpected favor being released. I saw someone looking at your photo, and thinking, I owe them something, I need to bless them. Around your aura the angel numbers 111 and 444 were circling like fireflies on a warm evening, signaling divine alignment. You can feel it, can't you? Something big is looking for you. Something you prayed for is finally drawing near, but only if you keep your heart open right now. Think back, how many times have you brushed aside the signs heaven sent you? How many gentle nudges went unnoticed, because life was heavy, your heart was tired, and hope felt far away? Beloved, the running stops tonight. God places this sign directly in front of you, and waits for your yes. Don't scroll away, don't say later, because this window is brief and sacred. In the unseen world doors like this open only for a heartbeat, and I saw one hovering over your life like a golden vortex. Within it swirled symbols of freedom, gold coins, signed papers, keys to property, and your handwritten wishes finally coming to life. I even saw your future self smiling, radiant and free from the weight of lack. People respected you, a project of yours suddenly took off, an influential figure offered you something that shifted your life, and your tears were no longer of pain but of gratitude. This is the miracle moment, this is the divine opportunity. I need you to understand the seriousness of this moment. If you walk away from it, the blessing meant for you could be delayed. I speak this with love, because I have heard your midnight prayers, I've felt your heart break, when you whispered, God, when is it my turn? And heaven's answer is, your turn is now. This is the knock on your door, this is the trumpet in the night. If your heart is racing, it's because your spirit recognizes this. Pause, receive, let yourself stay open. Even subscribing your soul to these words, even leaning in with faith, is a signal to heaven that you are ready to receive the confirmation that's coming. Now listen, the next 48 hours are charged with angelic alignment. The number 888, the number of overflowing abundance, is already guarding your breakthrough. Angels walk your path, clearing invisible blockages that held back your finances, your opportunities, and your joy. Those who wished harm against you are losing access. The mistakes of your past are being erased. And that chance you thought was gone forever, heaven is bringing it back around. But you must remain awake, don't fall into doubt. Don't wait to believe until you see, because the truth is, you'll see it when you believe it. Miracles rarely shout, they whisper. They arrive quietly, often disguised in ordinary moments, like this one. If you look away, you'll miss it. But if you stay present, this can be the decision that turns your life. Say yes to faith, say yes to the truth that you are not forgotten, say yes to the fact that this message is for you. I am standing beside you now, I have read the scroll in the heavens, and your name shines. But I must give you this warning, the enemy will try to cloud your mind with doubt. A voice will whisper, maybe this isn't for you, maybe you're imagining things. That resistance is the sign that breakthrough is near. The battle is always loudest right before the victory. Do not let fear or doubt steal what is already yours. Speak these words if you must, this is my word, this is my moment, I will not skip it. You've had seasons where you gave up, because nothing seemed to change. You wondered if God had turned away. But the truth is, He was never punishing you, He was preparing you. Delay was divine redirection, rejection was hidden protection, and now your preparation season is over. Heaven's alarm has sounded, that's why you feel drawn to this message like a magnet. Do not scroll away, do not postpone this moment. Because the gate for wealth, favor, and freedom is open only briefly. And this is about more than money, it's divine wealth, the kind that touches every corner of your life, your peace, your health, your relationships, your purpose. Now the final choice is yours, will you claim it, will you believe that this is your hour? Stay here, let your heart stay open, let your spirit receive, because the shift has already begun. The angels are still here, Archangel Michael is still guarding your path, and heaven is still watching, waiting for your yes. Your story is about to change, your hands will hold what your heart has carried for so long. And the world will look at you, and see the glow of someone who finally stepped into alignment. Of the journey, let go of the old story you've been carrying like armor. Let go of the moments that replay in your mind, the words that once cut deep, the memories that used to keep you awake. They cannot follow you where you are going, and you no longer need them to define you. What lies ahead is brighter than anything left behind. And now take this in, the air around you is shifting. There's a subtle hum, almost like the room itself is breathing with you. That's the presence of the divine, moving through your space, adjusting the atmosphere, preparing the way. Heaven is planting markers in your spirit tonight, tiny sparks of recognition for the days ahead. You will see signs, numbers, whispers in dreams, sudden thoughts that feel like they came from somewhere higher. Pay attention, beloved, this is the dialogue between you and the divine. Archangel Michael leans closer, his voice soft but firm, tell them they are not walking alone into this new chapter. Tell them I go before them, I stand behind them, and I remain beside them. Tell them the walls that once blocked them are already crumbling in the spirit. His words fall into you like drops of warm rain, washing away the last traces of doubt. The next 3 days will carry a rhythm you can feel in your chest. You'll notice how even ordinary moments seem to glimmer, as if reality itself is leaning in to greet you. Someone will speak your name in kindness, a message you've been waiting for will arrive. A door you thought was locked will shift, if only a little, reminding you that heaven's timing is perfect. These are not accidents, they are confirmations. Your energy is different now, you may feel a lightness in your chest, a warmth in your hands, even a quiet trembling in your soul. That is alignment, that is heaven syncing your inner world with the outer one. And as that alignment settles, watch how clarity arrives, not all at once, but like the sun slowly rising, touching everything with gentle light. Questions that haunted you will start to unravel, paths that seemed blocked will reveal hidden turns. And in that unfolding, something sacred will happen, you will see yourself differently. Not as the one who barely survived, but as the one who was always chosen, always held, always prepared for this exact moment. Your reflection in the mirror will carry a glow that no makeup, no light bulb can replicate. It's the glow of someone touched by grace. Pause for a second, breathe, feel the shift. The storm that once lived inside you is over. There may still be clouds in the distance, but they no longer frighten you, because you have found the eye of peace within. This is the inheritance of those who say yes to divine alignment. This is the quiet triumph of a soul that has finally come home. Over the coming days, be gentle with yourself, speak softly, walk slowly, notice everything. The divine speaks in the details, through a song on the radio, a feather on the ground, the way a stranger smiles at you for no reason. These are reminders that you are seen, you are guided, and you are loved without conditions. Archangel Michael's presence lingers, a shield of calm. Tell them, he whispers again, that no weapon formed against them can prosper now. Their home is sealed, their path is guarded, their heart is held in light. Those words are not just a promise, they are a decree, echoing into every corner of your life. You will notice how fear begins to lose its grip. Old habits that once felt impossible to break will quietly fall away. People who once drained your spirit will fade into the background, making space for those who bring life, encouragement, and alignment. Even your sleep will feel different, deeper, as if your soul is being repaired during every dream. And when the world tries to test your newfound peace, and it will, remember this night. Remember the words that found you, remember the presence that filled your room. You are not the same, you cannot go back to the old version of yourself, you have been claimed by light. From now on, life will not just happen to you, it will happen with you. You will walk into rooms and feel the energy shift, because of the light you carry. You will speak and notice how people pause, listening, because truth carries weight now, when it moves through you. You are not forcing change, you are embodying it. This transformation is not loud or showy, it is soft, steady, and unstoppable. It moves like water, reshaping everything in its path, without effort. That is how divine alignment works, it whispers, it guides, it elevates without you having to chase. Before you rest tonight, place your hand over your heart. Feel it beating, steady and strong, a rhythm that matches the pulse of heaven. Whisper to yourself, I am ready, I am covered, I am walking in light. Let those words sink deep, anchoring in the place where fear used to live. And as you drift toward sleep, imagine your space glowing with soft golden light. Imagine Archangel Michael standing at your door, sword drawn, a silent sentinel of love and protection. Imagine the threads of your life weaving themselves into a new pattern, one of peace, abundance, and divine timing. You do not need to strive anymore, you do not need to beg. You only need to receive. And tonight you already have. The shift has begun, and nothing can undo it. Sleep now, beloved, knowing your name is written in light, your steps are guided, and your story has turned a sacred page. The night holds you, the angels surround you, the divine watches with a smile, and your spirit, for the first time in a long time, is truly at rest. And this visitation is only the beginning, it is the spark that ignites a series of divine alignments, a chain reaction of blessings that cannot be stopped. Even as you read these words, angels are moving. Doors that were locked for years are beginning to creak open in the spiritual realm. Paths you thought were blocked are being cleared. Your name is being spoken in rooms you have never stepped into. People who once overlooked you are beginning to feel a pull toward you, though they won't fully understand why. It's the light you carry now, it's the heavenly mark on your soul, that declares you are chosen, you are protected, and your season has begun. Archangel Michael leans close, his voice like a whisper that shakes the walls of your spirit. From this night forward, no harm shall touch you, without first passing through heaven's shield. You are guarded, you are sealed in divine light, your story is no longer written by fear, but by favor. And beloved, you will start to notice subtle changes that prove this truth. A tension you've carried in your chest for years will begin to dissolve. A heaviness in your heart will lift. The thoughts that used to spiral into worry will slow and quiet, replaced by a calm certainty you cannot explain. Even your environment will feel different, the rooms you walk into will feel softer, lighter, as though heaven followed you inside. People might pause and glance at you, sensing something new in your aura. That is your divine covering radiating outward. Do not be surprised if the next few days bring unexpected signs. A number appears repeatedly, a stranger speaks words that pierce your soul with accuracy, a song plays at the exact moment you are thinking of your breakthrough. These are not accidents, these are confirmations, that your life has shifted, that the realm of the unseen is making itself known to you. Archangel Michael wants you to notice, and to believe. The more you acknowledge these signs, the more they will multiply, until your life becomes a conversation between you and heaven, a dialogue of love, guidance, and protection. As you move forward, the old shadows will try to return, but they will not have the same power. The doubts may whisper, the fear may knock, but they will find no open door, no empty space to enter. You have been filled with light, and light does not negotiate with darkness, it simply makes it disappear. Remember this when challenges arise, you are not who you were yesterday, you are covered, you are aligned, you are awakened. There is also restoration flowing into your relationships. Someone who wronged you is beginning to feel the weight of their actions. Someone you lost connection with is feeling a pull to reach out. Whether these moments bring reconciliation or closure, they will bring peace. God is healing the corners of your heart that felt unreachable. The wounds you thought would last forever are being touched by grace. Opportunities will begin to align in ways that feel almost unreal. Emails, phone calls, and chance encounters will seem perfectly timed. This is the orchestration of heaven, nothing will be forced, everything will feel as though it belongs to you, because it does. And through it all, Archangel Michael walks ahead, clearing the unseen obstacles, making the crooked path straight, ensuring that what is yours will not be delayed any longer. Tonight marks the end of cycles that drained your spirit. The battles you fought in silence, the nights you cried alone, the seasons of delay, they all led to this threshold. And now as you step through it, everything changes. The spiritual chains fall away, the labels the world put on you burn to ash. You walk in freedom now, a freedom that will echo in your choices, your words, and the way you carry yourself. Before you sleep, let gratitude fill your chest. Not because everything is perfect yet, but because perfection is no longer your goal, alignment is. Trust that every breath you take tonight is a prayer, every heartbeat is a drum, calling angels to your side. Whisper softly into the quiet, I receive, I trust, I am ready. Feel the warmth in your soul, as those words take root, growing into the life you've been waiting for. Archangel Michael bows in honor of your courage. Heaven leans in closer. You have said yes with your heart, and that yes has changed everything. Rest now, rest like someone who is covered, who is carried, who is completely, irrevocably loved. Sleep knowing that this night has been written in the book of your destiny, as the night everything turned. And tomorrow when the sun rises, it will not simply light the world outside your window. It will illuminate the new world within you, a world of peace, purpose, and unshakable protection. Walk in it, live in it, become it. Your miracle has already begun, and it will not stop here. Gratitude is the magnet for more miracles, gratitude is the language heaven loves. When you say thank you, even for the things you cannot see yet, you are opening a floodgate of favor. Archangel Michael leans in closer in those moments, nodding, protecting, and smiling, because he knows that a grateful heart is a powerful heart. Every whispered thank you is like a spark, that lights another lantern along your path, and suddenly the journey that once felt dark begins to glow. In the coming days, don't be surprised if the world feels softer, brighter, almost as if colors are deeper, and the air itself feels lighter. That's your soul adjusting to a new frequency, one you were always meant to walk in. You might notice birds crossing your path at just the right time, feathers in unexpected places, numbers repeating on clocks or receipts. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. Heaven is reminding you, we are here, we are moving, we are guiding. You may also feel inspired to clean your space, to let go of old things, to release items that carry the weight of yesterday. Follow that instinct, it's your spirit making room for new blessings. As you release the old, you create a vacuum for the new to enter, and heaven rushes to fill empty spaces that are ready. Every act of letting go is an act of faith, and faith always makes room for miracles. Archangel Michael whispers, tell them that the road ahead will not be without challenges, but they will never walk it alone again. The difference now is not that life will be perfect, but that you are protected, aligned, and awake. Shadows may try to visit, but they will have no hold over you, because you are marked by light, you are shielded by a divine covering that moves with you, like an invisible armor. Soon the blessings will become visible. A message will arrive that shifts everything. A door that was locked tight will swing open with ease. Someone will speak your name in a room you've never entered, and favor will find you there. You may cry from relief, from the release of years of waiting, but those tears will feel different, they will taste like hope, like freedom, like answered prayers. Every choice you make now will carry more weight, because your awareness has expanded. You'll feel nudges, subtle, quiet, guiding you toward the right conversations, the right ideas, the right moves. Trust them. That's the divine GPS of your life, the system heaven uses to keep you aligned with destiny. Ignore the doubts, because doubt is just the echo of an old version of you, that no longer exists. You'll also begin to notice how easily certain struggles fall away. The battle you thought would last forever may suddenly feel lighter. That habit you couldn't break before might lose its grip. That fear you couldn't shake may shrink in the face of your new strength. This is not random, this is spiritual transformation manifesting in the physical. It's heaven saying, we've heard every tear, and now it's your time to rise. Pay attention to your inner voice now, it will grow stronger, clearer. The same way you followed this message to its end, follow that voice in the days ahead. It will lead you to conversations that restore, opportunities that elevate, and paths that feel like home. When a moment of hesitation comes, remember this night, remember that your yes already activated the blessing. Your relationships will reflect this shift too. Some connections will deepen beautifully, infused with honesty and love. Others may naturally fade without explanation. Do not cling to what heaven is releasing. New people will enter your life, carrying exactly what your soul needs in this next season: encouragement, partnership, love that feels safe. When you wake tomorrow, speak this truth out loud: I am covered, I am chosen, I am aligned with heaven's plan. Let your own voice become a decree in the atmosphere of your home. Words hold creation. The moment you speak from faith, angels move. Your home is a sanctuary now, your sleep will be guarded, even your footsteps outside will carry favor. You are walking as someone who belongs to the light. In moments of quiet, revisit this feeling. Place your hand over your heart, and remember that heaven is closer than your own breath. Archangel Michael remains at his post, sword lifted, clearing paths you cannot see. Other angels are delivering answers to prayers you whispered long ago, placing solutions in your path, before you even know you need them. This is not the end of the message, it's the start of the journey it prepared you for. Every word you read tonight planted seeds. Over the next days and weeks, they will bloom into moments that take your breath away. A phone call, an email, a chance meeting, divine setups that will make you stop and say, this is it, this is what was promised. And as those moments unfold, you will remember this night. You will know that heaven kept its promise. You will see that your faith, your patience, and your willingness to listen, opened a door that no man can shut. This is your turning point, your sacred shift, your step into a life you thought you'd lost, but was always waiting for you to awaken. Breathe deeply now, feel that peace sink in. Know that you are safe, guided, and unshakably loved. From this night forward, everything changes, because heaven has touched your life, and will never let go. From this night forward, heaven walks with you in ways you will begin to notice everywhere. In the morning sunlight that warms your face, in the unexpected kindness of a stranger, in the way an old worry suddenly feels powerless. This is the fruit of alignment. You have stepped into a new spiritual rhythm, and everything around you will begin to move with it. Your days will start to feel orchestrated, not random. Little delays that used to frustrate you will now feel like protection. Sudden inspirations will come to you, and you'll know exactly when to move and when to wait. This is the partnership of heaven and earth, working in your favor. Archangel Michael is already preparing paths for you, that no one can block. He is walking ahead, clearing spaces that once held resistance, breaking off invisible chains that tried to keep you still. Behind you, he is closing the doors that lead to your old struggles. You may feel a sudden pull away from certain people, habits, or thoughts, and that is divine intervention, not loss, but liberation. Your heart is being recalibrated, to hold only what serves your purpose and your peace. Take a deep breath now, feel how your chest rises more freely than before. That is your spirit expanding, that is the release of burdens you carried for years, some that weren't even yours. Heaven does not want you heavy anymore, heaven wants you light enough to fly, open enough to receive, grounded enough to walk with grace. In the days to come, the evidence of this night will appear, like small miracles sprinkled through ordinary life. A message that arrives at the perfect time, a door that opens without effort, a conversation that leaves you speechless in gratitude. People will ask what changed, and you'll realize that the change happened silently within you, where it mattered most. You realigned with who you truly are, a chosen one, protected and guided. Your sleep will be different now, no more restless tossing from fear, no more sudden jolts awake from old anxieties. Tonight heaven takes the night shift, angels will guard your dreams, weaving symbols and signs into the quiet hours. When you wake, you will feel rested in a way you haven't in years, as if your soul itself was hugged while you slept. And when challenges come, and they always do, they will feel different. Fear will try to speak, but it will be softer. Doubt may knock, but it will leave quicker than before. Because once your spirit knows its power, darkness loses its grip. You will not fight battles the same way, you will pause, breathe, and speak life into the moment. You will call on Archangel Michael without hesitation, and he will stand by you, sword of light drawn, wings wide as a shield. As you continue to carry this light, you will notice the world responding. Strangers may be kinder, opportunities may flow in unexpectedly. Even nature will feel more alive to you, the wind, the trees, the night sky, all whispering what heaven has been trying to tell you. You are not alone, you are seen, you are loved. And here is something sacred to remember, with every new level of light, comes new levels of awareness. You will notice energies you once ignored, you will feel the shift in a room before anyone speaks. This is not to scare you, but to empower you. Heaven sharpens your senses, so you can walk wisely, and avoid the traps that once caught you. There will also be moments where your heart stirs with compassion, like never before. Someone else's pain will touch you deeply, and you will find yourself speaking words you didn't plan, words that feel too wise to be yours. That is heaven using your voice as a vessel. That is what happens when you carry divine authority. Your very presence will become a prayer for others. If at any point the noise of the world tries to drown out this peace, return to stillness. Close your eyes, place your hand over your heart, and whisper, I am covered, I am chosen, Michael, walk with me. Instantly you will feel the air shift, the weight lift, and the light return. This is your spiritual anchor, a connection that will never fail you, now that it's been established. Remember that even as life moves forward, this moment lives in you. It does not expire. The peace you feel tonight can be summoned again and again. It is yours, it is permanent. This is not a fleeting emotional wave, it is a spiritual awakening that rewrote your path. In the coming weeks, pay attention to divine patterns. Repeating numbers, sudden songs, words that seem to follow you, they are all confirmations that heaven is speaking. Do not dismiss them, celebrate them, smile at them, acknowledge them as the love notes they are. This is your ongoing dialogue with the divine. You will also notice an inner confidence growing quietly. Decisions that once paralyzed you will now feel clear. You will know what to release and what to embrace. People who belong in your next chapter will stay, and those who don't will fade. Trust this flow, it is not loss, it is alignment. And as you close your eyes tonight, feel how sacred your space has become. The air is different, the silence is alive, the energy around you is not empty, it is watching, protecting, blessing. Heaven has not just visited, it has made itself at home in your life. You have become a dwelling place for peace, and that is a miracle all its own. So rest now, fully, deeply. Let your body surrender to the safety that surrounds you. Let your soul stretch out into this freedom. You have crossed a threshold, you can never uncross. You are no longer the same, and you never needed the world to see it for it to be real. Heaven saw it, heaven sealed it, and from this moment on, you walk as one who is protected, guided, and forever held in light. Their love now flows to you in ways that words can hardly hold. Feel that gentle warmth in your chest, that invisible embrace wrapping around your soul. That's them, that's the eternal bond that heaven protects. Nothing can sever the thread between hearts that loved so deeply. Even now as you read this, their joy becomes your strength, their light adds to the glow surrounding you tonight, and you are never walking alone. Archangel Michael whispers, tell them they are covered in a love that stretches beyond the veil, beyond time, beyond every earthly loss. This is not imagination, this is your spiritual inheritance, a connection that cannot be buried. Your angels and your loved ones are standing together tonight, forming a circle of protection around you. You may even sense it, a sudden stillness in the room, a soft hum of peace that wasn't there before. That is heaven confirming, you are safe, you are seen, and you are surrounded. Take a deep breath, let your shoulders drop. Release the weight that has pressed on you for years. Tonight that heaviness doesn't belong to you anymore. It slides off your spirit, as light pours in. You will sleep differently tonight, you will wake lighter, more centered, because something profound has shifted. Tomorrow you may notice subtle signs first, the way sunlight hits your window, the way a stranger smiles at you, the way your own reflection looks softer, calmer. These are the first ripples of your transformation, the proof that the spiritual is touching the physical. And as you notice them, whisper gratitude. Gratitude anchors miracles, gratitude signals to heaven that you are ready for more. And more is coming. Doors that were bolted will begin to open, without you forcing them. Phone calls will arrive with good news, emails with opportunities will find your inbox, conversations will fall into place at just the right time. This isn't coincidence, this is alignment. Archangel Michael has already walked ahead of you, clearing unseen obstacles, removing silent enemies, softening hardened hearts. What felt delayed is now accelerating, what felt broken is now mending. You may even feel a gentle tug, to change little things, rearranging a room, speaking life over your home, or taking a quiet walk just to breathe and notice the sky. Follow those nudges, that is your spirit syncing with heaven, creating space for more blessings to arrive. Some people around you may feel the difference, and not understand it. They may step back, confused by your new glow, unsure how to respond to your peace. Let them go, release what no longer aligns. You are stepping into a life, where you no longer chase acceptance, or beg for belonging. You belong to heaven, and heaven moves through you now. Archangel Michael leans close and says, "Tell them the covenant is sealed. Your spirit has said yes, and that yes cannot be undone. It has set things in motion, that will unfold over days, weeks, and months, moments that will remind you of this night. A bill will get paid in an unexpected way, a door will open that was once locked, a person you thought forgot you will suddenly bless you. Each moment will whisper, 'Heaven remembers.' And for the times you feel doubt creeping back in, as life will sometimes try to test you, remember this exact stillness. Close your eyes, and call it back. Feel the weight of light resting on your shoulders. Whisper, 'Michael, stand by me.' And he will, every single time. Tonight marks the start of a life, where your spirit leads instead of fear. Where you create from peace instead of panic. Where you walk rooms carrying the quiet authority of someone who has seen heaven move on their behalf. Your tears from the past season have watered the soil for miracles in this one. Your heartbreak has become the open door for holy comfort. Even as you lay down to rest, the work continues. Angels move silently, arranging the unseen, delivering messages to the right hearts, shifting what once felt immovable. You may dream vividly, seeing symbols of your rebirth, water, light, doors, flights, loved ones smiling. Pay attention, these are confirmations. And when morning comes, it will not be an ordinary morning. Even the air will feel different. A new chapter has begun, one where the door to heaven stays open over your life. You are not who you were yesterday, you are covered, you are lifted, you are walking in a light that will only grow brighter. Heaven hasn't just visited, it has settled. Archangel Michael hasn't just passed by, he has taken his post by your side. And your life from this night forward will echo one sacred truth. You are chosen, you are safe, and you are forever held in the light. Beloved, let it sink into every corner of your soul. This is the presence that restores what life tried to take. This is the presence that rewrites stories, that removes the weight of years of doubt, and replaces it with an unshakable knowing. You are loved, you are guided, and you are never ever alone. Every moment you stay in this stillness, something ancient within you wakes up. It's the part of you that remembers who you were, before the world told you otherwise, the part of you that knows your spirit is eternal, and that no shadow has ever truly touched your core. And as you breathe in this peace, notice how the room feels different now. The air itself seems softer. It's as if the walls have absorbed this sacred energy, and are reflecting it back to you. This is what it means for a space to be blessed. Even if no one else ever steps into this room, this moment will linger in the air, like a fragrance that never fades. This is your sanctuary now, and it will remain a place where heaven meets earth, whenever your soul calls for it. You may feel a gentle pull to release more. Memories might surface, old hurts you thought you buried deep. Let them rise, let them pass. Every tear that falls now is a release, every sigh is an unspoken prayer. Heaven hears them all. The angels are collecting every fragment of your heart, and Archangel Michael is standing guard, ensuring nothing dark can interfere with this sacred restoration. From this night forward, even the way life moves around you will change. You'll notice synchronicities, small signs that make you pause, that make you smile, that remind you heaven is near. A song will play at the perfect time, a feather will land where you least expect it, a stranger will speak words that feel meant just for you. These are not coincidences, these are confirmations. They are the whispers of the divine, reminding you that your alignment is active, that your yes has been heard, and that the flow of blessings has already begun. And as these signs appear, your confidence in the unseen will grow. The fear that used to make you doubt yourself will lose its grip. You'll find yourself walking into rooms with a quiet power, not because of ego, but because of awareness. Awareness that angels precede you, awareness that light surrounds you, awareness that the energy you carry now is different, purified and protected. There may be moments when the world tests this peace, when old patterns try to pull you back. But this time you will respond differently, not with panic, but with presence. You'll remember this night, you'll remember the warmth, the whispers, the holy stillness. You'll remember that you are never unguarded, and that heaven is always closer than your own breath. Your sleep tonight will be different, even if dreams come, they will carry messages, clarity, and healing. Some may feel like visits, faces you miss, voices you thought were gone forever. Know that these moments are heaven's way of closing gaps that grief left behind. You are not imagining it, your spirit is traveling in light, and the bonds of love remain unbroken. When morning comes, it will not just be another day. It will be a continuation of this shift. The sunlight will feel softer, the air will feel cleaner, even your reflection will seem brighter, because the glow within you cannot be hidden. This is the fruit of divine alignment, the kind of transformation that no one can take from you. And as you rise into that new day, take this promise with you. You are now walking with divine timing. Delays will turn into redirections, blockages will become stepping stones. What once felt heavy will start to feel light, because heaven is carrying what you no longer need to hold. Archangel Michael will remain close, whispering reminders, nudging your spirit, sometimes in ways so subtle you might almost miss them. A thought that feels like wisdom you didn't know you had, a sudden urge to pause before speaking, a gentle pull away from a path that would have hurt you. This is guidance, this is love in action, trust it. And as the days unfold, gratitude will become your natural language. Gratitude for the smallest things, the quiet mornings, the laughter that returns, the feeling of safety you can't explain. This gratitude will attract even more light, more protection, more divine encounters. You are a magnet for heaven now, because your heart has said yes. There is no going back to the old you. The version of you that was weighed down, doubting, disconnected, it has served its purpose and has been released. What rises now is the truest you, the one heaven always saw, the one angels always protected, the one who carries light wherever they go. Hold this truth as you drift into rest. You are seen, you are shielded, and you are sacred. The world outside can spin as it pleases, but within you, there is a sanctuary that nothing can shake. The flame in your soul will not go out, because it was never yours to maintain alone. Heaven has claimed it, and heaven does not fail. So breathe deep, beloved, let the last fragments of worry fall away. Let the stillness wrap you like the softest blanket. Let your spirit rise above every shadow. You have entered a covenant of peace tonight, and that covenant follows you into every tomorrow. Sleep knowing that angels stand at every corner of your home. Sleep knowing that your name is etched in light. Sleep knowing that nothing, not even the darkest night, can separate you from the love and protection that now surrounds your life. And when you open your eyes again, know this. The same presence that holds you now, will walk with you then. This is not a fleeting touch, this is forever, this is your new beginning, and it is already unfolding. And your miracle has only just begun to unfold. The energy surrounding you now is not fleeting, it is the foundation for a new life, a new way of walking, a new way of being. You will notice it in the days to come, in ways big and small. A sudden calm will rise up, in the middle of what used to trigger you. A problem that once felt immovable will suddenly feel lighter, easier to solve, or will dissolve on its own. That's how heaven works, quietly, powerfully, perfectly timed. Even now as your eyes trace these words, a spiritual imprint is being left on your heart. You will carry it into your conversations, into your decisions, into the very atmosphere of every room you enter. People will feel it, without you having to explain it. They'll notice the peace that lingers, where chaos used to live. That is the mark of heaven, that is the mark of protection. And Archangel Michael will not leave you. He will go ahead of you, into every place your feet touch. He will stand guard in your silence, and speak strength into your thoughts, when fear tries to return. If you ever doubt, just whisper his name, and imagine his sword of light cutting away every shadow, every heavy chain that once tried to hold you down. You are walking with divine authority now, and heaven does not revoke what it freely gives. You may find yourself craving more quiet moments. Follow that craving. It's your soul asking for alignment, for connection, for that pure presence you feel right now. In the quiet you will hear your guidance more clearly. In the stillness your next steps will reveal themselves, without struggle. What once felt confusing will begin to untangle with ease. You don't have to force anything, you only have to remain open. And in that openness, blessings will flow. Unexpected opportunities, reconciliations, breakthroughs, doors that once felt sealed shut will begin to open at the lightest touch. Not because the world suddenly changed, but because you changed. Your frequency, your spirit, your energy has risen into alignment with the divine. This is the secret, the world can't explain, but your heart now knows to be true. Remember, this shift isn't about perfection. You are not being asked to never feel fear again. You are being invited to carry light through the fear, to remember that no darkness can stay where light is welcomed. And now your very presence is a welcome to heaven, your life is a living prayer. So tonight, let yourself rest without worry. Let the angels finish their work around you. Let Archangel Michael stand watch as you sleep, sword drawn, wings wide, declaring to every shadow. This one is covered, this one is chosen, this one belongs to God. When you wake, carry this knowing with you. Walk like someone whose life has been sealed in light. Speak like someone who knows their words hold weight. Love like someone who has been loved by heaven itself. That is your calling now, not to strive, not to fear, but to live as the miracle you've just received. Close your eyes tonight, with the deepest exhale of relief. Release the weight of yesterday, release the pressure of tomorrow. Right now only this moment exists, and in this moment, you are safe, whole, and divinely held. Sleep, beloved, for your angels are awake. Rest, for heaven does not rest when it comes to you. This is your new beginning, your divine reset, your eternal reminder that you are never alone. Let peace be the first thing you feel tonight, and the first thing you carry into tomorrow. Your miracle is active, your path is protected, your soul is free. Amen.